Hello, everyone, and welcome to Summit Spotlight. I'm your host, Andrea Ritter, and I am so thrilled to be joined again today by Joanna Robbins, our social and emotional wellness coordinator. Thank you so much for being here, my friend.
I'm so glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Well, here we are again. We're launching our December campaign, and it's all around gratitude.
That's right. So Summit School District, we are grateful. And in our post coming up this month and into next, we're going to be focusing on gratitude. Gratitude for our students, our teachers, and our community. Gratitude is so important. It's important to recognize the things that we have, the people that are in our lives, and that we are able to be more generous when we practice gratitude. It allows us to be thoughtful about our time, our attention, and care for others. It's directly connected to our well-being, and research shows that when we practice gratitude intentionally, that it actually increases our happiness.
I agree with that like 1,000%. And it really is energy. And you know, sometimes it's hard to figure out what you're actually grateful for. You can be looking around your life and you're feeling sorry for yourself, and maybe you have a good reason to feel sorry for yourself. But if you can just be thankful even for the little things like your health, your breath, the sun, those little things turn into bigger things, and that changes your energy and it changes your attitude. So I totally agree with what you're saying around that research.
And just picking up on that, thinking about the energy that we give off and that we receive from others as parents, there's really explicit strategies that we can use to bring this into the fold for our families and for our kids. I've got 3 examples. Can I share them with you? All right,
yes,
so one example this Thanksgiving is to make a gratitude tree with your family. So some of the things that you can do is go out into our beautiful community, find some sticks, and in your home to go ahead and have each family member decorate leaves either that you draw and cut out or put Post-it notes on actual leaves and write something that you're grateful for. Hang it up on the sticks, and it's a beautiful visual reminder for your whole family about the collective gratitude that you share. Another strategy, and this one's really good for our littler kids, is the alphabet game. To simply go through the alphabet and for each letter to identify something that you are grateful for. And this one I love because it's around routines, and routines help us build resilience. And this is one that you can try as part of your bedtime routine with your children. And it's a simple gratitude activity to be able to say 3 things that day that you are grateful for. It's really important to model that as a parent, to give some examples to your children. And with routine and practice, that becomes an ingrained habit, and it definitely creates opportunities for practice gratitude as well as feelings of connection and happiness.
I love that so much, and it really can change your family and your family dynamic. And I really, as we're moving into the holiday season, the more gratitude we can show for ourselves, our family, for our community, the better we all are. And that's not like about money and buying a bunch of things and like all of that. I mean, you're talking about doing an activity where you're going outside and picking up sticks, so that doesn't cost anything. And so it really is just like if we can shift our mindset into that, and we know that there are people in our community that really can use help. So a little bit later, you're going to share some awesome community resources that we have. But you brought up a really good point. Like as the parent in the household, we are the model of the behavior. And so a lot of us are running around like chickens with our heads cut off. We're super busy. We have a lot going on. We're serving our family, and we really need to come back in and do some self-care. Do you have some tips for parents to start? Because I feel like if our parents can take care of themselves, then it's so much easier to then give these wonderful tips and activities, you know, and do these activities with our kids if we're doing self-care.
You know, I think that one of the hardest part of the holidays is that there is so much information that we take in that it is a time of pure happiness and joy. And the reality is that the holidays bring an influx of emotions, both some that are really positive and those that are really challenging. And so as adults are navigating the highs and lows that the holidays bring, adult self-care is so incredibly important. And really, adult self-care is about finding time to fill your bucket. And that can look different for each of us, whether that is a mindful minute or meditation, a walk outside to breathe in fresh air, or simply connecting with trusted friends. That taking that time definitely reinforces that we are able to be at our best and taken care of for our families and for our kids.
I love that. Mom and dad, grandmas, grandpas.
Take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself, seriously, because this season, you know, I think that we get caught up, and it's like that we're going to people's houses, or we're maybe having people over, or we're stressed because we don't feel like we have the resources to take care of our families. Like, all of these things come up, and really you get to decide what your season looks like no matter what's happening in the rest of the world. So we just want you to have a happy and healthy holiday season. And, you know, we have this new amazing resource called 1 Degree. Do you want to share with everyone what that's about and
Sure.
what they can find
So
there?
as Thanksgiving approaches, recognizing that a Thanksgiving meal that not all community members have access, and 1 Degree is really creating a one-stop shop for needed items in a variety of different areas. And specifically for Thanksgiving, 1 Degree has consolidated 7 different local resources where families can have access to a full Thanksgiving meal. So it's definitely worth checking out. It is definitely worth sharing with your peers and neighbors to make sure that everyone in Summit County has an opportunity to celebrate with a delicious meal.
That is wonderful. We can hook you up with 1 Degree, and it's the number1degree.org/summitco.com. So just with that, you can look that up on Google and you can find your resources, but they are there for you. And it goes everywhere from like meals and other sort of community resources to like, where do I sign my kid up for soccer, that sort of thing. It's a national website, but you can choose Summit County. So we hope you use that resource, and we just hope you have a happy and healthy holiday season, and we are grateful for all of you. And I'm thrilled that you were here, so thank you so much.
Thank you so much.